Hey everyone, Mike here from Cool Guide Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at the Google Home, the voice-activated speaker. This is Google's response to the Amazon Echo Dot and Echo Tap. I live in Canada. The Google Home is not yet out in Canada. They're slated for 2017, but I don't think there's a specific date, at least not a couple weeks ago. The Amazon Echo isn't available in Canada either, but I thought I'd pick this up. I do have an Amazon Echo Dot video and its use in Canada, outlining its limitations and what you can do with it on my channel, so please feel free to check it out. This is on the Google Home, and right now we'll do an unboxing. So, I mean, it's got some heft. I just literally pulled this out of the shipping box. So let's take that off here. A couple labels. Very Apple-esque, if you ask me. So it comes out, and on the box is just some features on what it can do. Now the idea with the Google Home and the Amazon Echo is so that you can automate your home and do functions through your voice, whether it be translating a language, telling jokes, or activating your lights. So there it is. Does it look like an air freshener? If I had an air freshener like this, I probably like it. It actually looks more like a candle, but that's just my opinion. And there's the base. When you open it up, the bottom part can be swapped out for different colors, and there are tons of them online. Nice rubber bottom, so it will stay firmly to the ground, or to the table, which is nice. And in here are all the speakers in the box as well, so that just snaps in like that. So that's how that looks. It's kind of neat. And the items in the box are, let's see what we got here. Lots of foam, more foam, and some instructions on how to use it. The getting started guide. That's to pull it out. Makes sense, smart. Hoping there's a power cord in here. Yep, there we are. And you got a power cord. Oops. So let's see here, which we'll plug in. So I will set this baby up and come back and show you how it works. Okay, so I've cleaned up a bit. I've lowered the camera a little bit so that we have a better perspective on the product or on the device. So I'm using my iPad to set it up because I'm using my phone to film, so hopefully this works out. My iPad is still on 8.3, I think, because I haven't had a chance to update it, so hopefully this works. Now, the unit itself, it's got a pretty good weight. As I mentioned before, it's got a rubber band on the bottom that will help keep your Google Assistant in place without sliding. And some of the features on here, so these two holes are the microphones. This entire surface here is actually touch surface, and it'll let you turn up the volume and I believe skip tracks. We'll try that out a little later on. On the bottom, again, is your port for, I'm not sure if you can see that, plugging it in. And if you open this, and like I mentioned, these can be swapped out for different colors. I might do that to fit the decor of my home, although that's not bad. And underneath, we've got the speakers, as well as a micro USB port. And from what I could read on this, it's simply a service port. So maybe they're future-proofing it for updates, or who knows, but it's there, and it's actually a nice little feature. So let's pop this in. This is also, if you can tell, is perforated, so it's the speaker cover as well. And it snaps in by magnet. So well built, well done. And in comparison to the Echo Dot, it's about 2.5, so, and about half the size of an Echo. I don't have an Echo Tap, so I'm not sure how big those are. I think they're the same size. So that's the unit there. Here, the G, you got an indicator light, and this is a mute button, and it's also where you would reset the Google Home if you ever want to sell it, or just simply reset it, and you would hold that down for about 15 seconds and it'll reset. So let's give this a shot. Here's the plug. And it's nice because it's flush mount. Let's plug it in, see what happens. There's the indicator light. Maybe we'll leave it this way. No, so, okay, well, something's happening. So it just says basically plug it in and download the app. I've already downloaded the app. Not sure what else to do here. Maybe I need to open the app. Oh.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Okay, done that. Now the one thing I should mention with the Google Home is, again, it's not available in Canada, and this is in Canada. You will need to go into your settings and change the location to the United States. Now it does give you an option when you're setting it up, but I'm not sure if it actually changes your phone, tablet option, so we'll do that too. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. So, there's the app. Let's open it up. I'm assuming you go into devices and I guess add new device. Okay, so you'll need to go into your settings and find, I guess, there it is. So hit Google Home, and I'm assuming it's going to connect. In fact, it should connect. Go in and change that after so that you can rename it something that's more identifiable. Mind you, Google Home is pretty clear. Okay, so that's in. Let's see what it does here. Google Home found. It just takes a few minutes to set up and personalize your Google Home. So let's hit continue. Successfully connected to your Google Home. Next, your Google Home will play a test sound. Okay, let's play a test sound. Did you hear that sound? I sure did. Select region, Canada. Let's go with that. And it says here, this Google Home is manufactured for a different country and may not be compatible with your Wi-Fi network. All right, well, I'll try to figure that out. I don't want to send anything. And let's pick my living room and continue. Select Wi-Fi network, which would be this one. And I'm just going to go off camera here and plug in my Wi-Fi. Okay, so I've done that. So what it's doing now is basically setting up or connecting my Wi-Fi network to the unit. And as you can see here, it's spinning. This is spinning. I guess they're talking to each other. I don't know how long this is going to take. Now, a couple things. I do have some home automation devices, we'll call them. I have some Wemo light switches and in-wall switches, as well as the Lutron Cassetta dimmers and plug-in dimmers as well. So not sure if that's going to work, but I know for a fact that IFTTT does work. I know the Wemo works, and I know the Hue lights work natively with the Google Home. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. So I need to sign into my Google account, and we'll do that. All right, get personal results. Do I want to? Yes, probably. So you can get into your calendars. All right, get personal results. Do I want to? Yes, probably. So you can get into your calendars. Google's location. All right, notifications. And I will link my Spotify account. Link account. I guess I gotta load that up as well. Okay, and link. So I have a Chromecast in another room, so I'm going to link that as well. See what that does, and it tells me that the setup is complete. So continue, and I guess we're in. Doesn't really give you any other prompts, and the unit didn't give me any other prompts either. So let's take a look at the menu. It has home controls. Okay, so for now the Google Assistant is only in English US. So this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to go in and change it. The way you do that is to go into your settings, general, and your language and region, and select from Canada, go down to the US, there. Let's go back and see if this works. Looks promising. Home controls. There we go. So let's give this a little shot. I'll add some devices later. Actually, let's hit that a bit. So I have some Wemo switches. Okay, this is what it's compatible with. Now, the list is quite small, as you can see. Comparing the Amazon Echo to the Google Home Assistant, the Echo, in my mind, blows away the Google Assistant in terms of home automation. There are literally thousands of skills on the Echo, and Google's slowly catching up. But if you look on my channel, there is a video on how to use the Amazon Echo in Canada, as well as another video on some of its uses for home automation. Now, home automation is one thing, and the functionality of an assistant is something different. And from what I've read, the assistant function on the Google Assistant or the Google Home is much better. So let's try it out. Here they give you some examples on what you can try. So let's give it a shot. Okay, Google, play some music.
All right, music on Spotify. Here you go.
Hey man, I've got a question that's really been bugging me. Could you help me out?
Absolutely. What is it?
I guess that's
Why
the
is
song.
Kevin Smith in Lego Batman 3?
Okay, Google, stop.
It's just that it's so strange.
So that works. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Right now in Toronto, it's -3 with snow. There'll be snow with a forecasted high of 0 and a low of -2.
Okay, so that's pretty good. What it does is it's giving me my weather for my home location, even though I've changed the geographical location on the device to the United States. So that's actually a really good sign. Okay, Google, what's 6 times 6?
The answer is 36.
It's actually quite responsive. I'm very happy with this. Unlike the Echo Dot, there's less of a lag. So let's see. Okay, Alexa, tell me a fun fact.
The earliest
Oh.
known reference to a vending machine
Oops.
is in the work of Hero, a first-century Greek engineer.
I
and
meant to say, okay,
mathematician.
Google.
His machine accepted a coin and then dispensed holy water.
All right, so sorry, that was a mistake on my part. Well, let's see if we can get them to talk to each other. Okay, Google, say hi to Alexa.
I'm so excited. I have a question for her. Alexa, will you be my friend?
Sure, I'm always happy to make new friends.
Okay, well, sorry about that. That was a little unexpected. I forgot I had the Echo Dot behind me here. So there you have it. Setup was, as you can see, was pretty quick and fluid. The unit itself is kind of handy. I am going to go and hook up some of my lights and see if I can get that to work. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to set up some of the lights that I've got. Now I've got a Wemo, a couple switches, and a Philips Hue. So let's see if I can get the Wemo switches to work. So to add a device, I guess I click that, and it's asking me to ready to verify. So let's see what that does. It says, please go and physically press any Wemo on or off before the timer reaches 0. Google Assistant support switch, inside switch, and light switch, and mini. All right, let's go do that. Okay, so here's my porch lights. Turn that on. And this is my lamp. Let's turn that on. So that's on. And this is the fluorescent lights I've got in my living room. So we'll turn that on. Here we are again, and it says, are the lights on? Yes, that's me. There, found them. So let's assign a room here. Let's give it my living room. Go back, hit done. And there's some of the commands you can give it. Okay, got it. There they are. As you can see, it'll show which ones are the plugins and which ones are the fluorescent lights and the porch lights, or which ones are the in-wall switches. So now, let's try the Philips Hue. It says, connect your Google Home to the Hue bridge, tap pair below, then press the link button on the Hue. Okay, let's go do that. Alright, so I'll tap pair, and then I'll get my Philips Hue here. Give that a tap. And let's see what that does. There you go, pairing complete. Hue bridge successfully paired with your Google Home. Alright. Okay, so it's paired and it says assign room, so I'll assign room. And the only ones I have actually plugged in are the light strips. So let's put that in the living room. And I'll rename them later. So done. You're all set. So here's some of the features. You can say change the color of the light strips to red, turn off the light strips, or turn on everything. Got it. Alright, so let's see if this works. Okay, Google, turn on the living room lamp, which is over here.
You got it. Turning the dining room lamp on.
Okay, Google, turn off the dining room lamp.
You got it. Turning the dining room lamp off.
That works. Okay, Google, turn on the fluorescent strips.
You got it. Turning the fluorescent lights on.
Lights. Okay, Google, turn off the fluorescent lights.
You got it. Turning the fluorescent lights off.
All right. Okay, Google, turn on light strips.
You got it. Turning the light strips on.
There you go. Hey, Google, turn light strips green.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help.
Hey, Google, turn light strips green.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that yet. But my team's helping me learn.
Okay, Google, turn the light strips green.
You got it. Changing the light strips to green.
Okay, so I guess it's got a little bit of an issue with hearing me or the way I'm saying it. So that works. Hey, Google, turn off the light strips.
You got it. Turning the light strips off.
So that works pretty well. Okay, so here we go. As you can see with the commands, the voice commands, the Google Home works pretty well. Let's give it a shot in comparison to the Alexa. So let's try that. Alexa, turn on the dining room lamp.
Okay,
Alexa, turn off the dining room lamp.
okay.
So, you know, very, very comparable. Now, before we go here, let's just do another little demonstration on the music and some of the features it has. So, okay, Google, play Foo Fighters from Spotify.
All right, playing Foo Fighters on Spotify.
Okay. And here's your volume. Sounds pretty good. And that's pause. Okay, Google, next song.
I've got another confession to make.
Okay, Google, stop. So there you have it. Works pretty well. The commands are very fluid rather. And one more thing, let's test out some of its assistant features. Hey Google, what's traffic like to the Eaton Center?
On your way to CF Toronto Eaton Centre, there's the usual traffic. The route via Don Valley Parkway South is still the fastest. It is 19 minutes by car.
Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, Google, give me a recipe for nachos.
According to food.com, Add in refried beans, salsa, cook stirring until heated through. Add in 3/4 cup grated cheddar cheese, stir until melted. Place the tortilla chips on a large serving platter. Top with ground
Okay,
beef
Google,
mixture.
stop.
Then
So there you go. And I find that talking to the Google Home is a little more, I guess, conversational than the Amazon Echo. So let's give the Echo the same example. Alexa, give me a recipe for nachos.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
See? So I'm finding that Google Home is much more in tune with the assistant part of it, and it will give me some responses actually quite quickly, regardless of where I live, even though I am in Canada and this isn't yet available. So there you go. I mean, I'll play around with this, and if I find out new features or cool things to do, I'll post another video. If you have any questions, leave some comments below. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until then, thank you for watching Cool Dad's Review. See you soon.